Good afternoon, Griffins. It's time for another day of computer science with Mr. G.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
Awesome. So today we're going to be jumping into some cyber security. What is cyber security and how can we best protect ourselves from attacks through the interwebs? So our objective for today is Griffins will be able to understand cybersecurity data and how the internet opens up people to attacks. So what if I told you that your information could be sold online? Between January and September in 2019, there were 7.9 billion data records exposed, a 33% increase from at the same time in 2018. Although hackers are obvious culprits in uncovering this data breach, oftentimes they had a hand from human error resulting in the data breach. There have been a variety of companies like State Farm, Epic Games, Facebook, and more that have been selling people's information online for money. So this becomes a big problem because your information, my information, and everyone's information is being sold to companies for money to take advantage of us.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Okay, the problem that comes with this is that the information that is being sold is sometimes very sensitive, and it can tell companies a lot about us. So what does that mean? It means if we are not careful in the way that we use our information about ourselves online, we can put at risk. But wait, does that mean I am doomed? Well, it does not. You are not doomed, but we can take steps to make sure we are protecting ourselves. So, what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is how you can keep yourself, your computer, and your data safe online. This is very important because your information such as name, age, location, phone number are important identifiers of yourself, and keeping these secure from others keeps you safe. We talked about this a lot with social media, how we can protect ourselves online. This is very similar. How can we make sure that us, our own individual selves, are safe, our computer safe, and our information online is safe? One of the main reasons you want to keep your information safe is because of identity theft. Identity theft attacks about 1 in 15 people per year in the US, and 33% of US adults have experienced identity theft, which is extremely high and twice the global average than any other country. These can result in very, very scary moments when people can be losing money. They can be attacked by like law agencies and like the US government for doing things that other people have done using their own identity, right? So they're stealing your identity, doing things with it, and then somehow you end up with like owing money, or you are breaking the law because someone else has used your name to open a new account, withdraw money, things like that. So how can we protect ourselves from these attacks, right? We're going to learn the methods on how to keep ourselves safe online and prevent the spreading of your personal information online. So the way we can do that is we need to identify what are the things that we really need to focus on protecting. So we call those security assets, okay? Objects, programs, or people that hold information about yourself. Security assets are the things that you need to protect that tell you about yourself. So there's 4 different types. There's hardware, software, people, and data. We're going to talk about all 4 today. So hardware. Hardware is the physical part of your computer. Now, when I say physical part, I mean your actual computer. The way hardware can be damaged is through external attacks, right? You could drop your computer on the ground, you could accidentally crack it, right? You could crack your phone. Those are examples of damaging hardware, but people can use external devices like USBs, plug them into your computer, and steal information from you. Information can be stolen through hardware, like I said. So we need to be careful about what we're plugging into our computer and how we're handling it, right? So how to protect our hardware is we can always know where it is at all times. We can keep a case on it, and please don't allow other people to insert USBs or CDs into your hardware that you do not know or do not know who they are. The next one that we have is software. These are the actual programs and applications that run on your computer, right? So the ways that software can be damaged are through viruses or malware, downloading mysterious or unsafe programs, clicking on random or unsafe links on the internet, going to unsecure sites, or clicking on phishing email links, which...
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball!
It seems like there's a lot of ways that your software can be damaged. However, malware, viruses, trojans, these things are very, very common, but they're easy to spot and avoid if you know what you're looking for. And we'll talk about that later as well. How to protect your software. Don't go to sketchy websites. Make sure that the website has HTTPS. The S stands for secure. That way you know that the website that you're on is secure. Do not download programs that are unsafe to your computer or from an unknown site. If you're using Google Chrome, it'll tell you beforehand if the website is not secure or the download is not secure. People. Arguably the most important one, people, your actual safety, and yourself. The ways that you could put yourself in danger through the internet are giving your location, your address, or where you go to school to people online, telling strangers on the internet your personal information, meeting up with a stranger from the internet. Never do these things. You can put yourself in danger and your safety in danger. How to prevent putting yourself in danger. Never share your personal information online. Be careful of people you are interacting with, and report people who are intrusive or attempting to get close to you on the internet. The biggest rule of thumb here is not all people on the internet are bad, right? But that doesn't mean you should trust them. Remember, you want to keep yourself safe, you want to keep the others around you safe, hold to our commitments and core values, but making sure you're not trusting these people online. Key word here, we have television. So for your question below, you're going to answer television for that. Lastly, as our last security asset, we have data. Information about yourself, accounts, or family. Data just tells us about your life, right? This information about your life. Ways that data can be stolen or used. You could sign up for a website and the website could sell your information. You could sign up for a phishing website, which is a fake website, using your credit card information on unprotected sites, right? These are all ways that your information can be used or stolen. However, ways that you can protect yourself is making sure the website is secure. You ask your parents before you sign up or pay for something, and you allow them to do so. And never buy something on the internet without being on a secure web page. Remember, we want the S at the end of HTTPS. Remember, not all websites misuse your data. There's a variety of websites that do a great job protecting you as a consumer, but by signing up, you do accept the risks. So be careful and very wary of the websites that you sign up for. So for your guided practice today, you're going to make an anchor chart just like we have before. For your anchor chart, you're going to pick one of the 4 security assets. You're going to put the definition, a picture, and example. So as an example of an anchor chart, I picked people as my security asset. So I wrote the definition of people, one's own safety and self-being. I have a picture of someone with a hard hat on. It says safety first. And the example here is making sure that we never give out our address to anyone online. So you'll do the same. Remember, pick one of the 4 security assets, put the definition, a picture, and an example. I want to close up with some key points.
2,000 years later.
Okay, I know I've been talking a lot, but our key points here: we use cybersecurity to protect ourselves and our livelihood. What we post on the internet can affect us in the long run, just like social media. The websites we sign up for can hurt us later if we are not careful. Hardware, software, data, and people are all important things to protect ourselves. Lastly, you have your exit ticket today. You're going to match up the definitions and then answer, is your favorite ice cream considered personal information? Explain why or why not. Lastly, you have my office hours here. Come to my Zoom. I get very lonely, and I leave you with this.
Patrick,
What?
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
21?